Hello friends, today in this course we are going to learn how to model a plant in the SmartPlant 3D software. As you can see, we have a sample plant available with us in PDF format. Let me show you. This is the sample plant PDF which we have available with us. As you can see in this PDF that our plant will look like this after modeling in SmartPlant 3D. As you can see here, we have pipe rack section, column section, heat exchanger section, few pump sections and other equipments with piping done and also structure complete. In this course, we are going to learn how to model this whole plant with the help of SP3D. Let me start my SmartPlant 3D software. This is the first class regarding this. As you can see here, I have the software SmartPlant 3D. Just click on them and start the software. Let the software start. After joining this course, you will be learning this SmartPlants 3D from basic to advanced level. We are going to teach from scratch to advanced. Our SP3D software has started, as you can see on this display. Once you start the software, you can see this type of interface comes where you select which type of modeling you are going to do. For example, either this is a general modeling, or either it is a mine project, or either it is a plant project, or either it is a ship type of projects. This type of interface you get, in which you get two types of units also. One is English unit and other is metric units. In English units, when you enter through English unit inside this interface, you get all the measurements in feet and inches. But when you enter inside the software with the help of metric units, the measurements which you get will always be in mm. Okay, if while starting the software you don't get this type of interface, like for example I'm cancelling this, you get a simple interface like this and you don't get any pop-up regarding the plant or getting inside to the software, then to start the pop-up you can also come to this tab and click here. As you can see, it is written new. So once you click on this tab on the new, then you get the same pop-up, and then you can enter inside the software in the plant section, and here you can choose your types of units. So to enter inside the plant, enter inside the software, we are going to use metric units. So I am clicking on the metric units and let's do OK. Once you done OK, you get inside the software. As you can see, we are getting inside the software. In this class, I'm going to teach you how to create a filter so that you can do all the modeling activities inside the software with the help of filter. Let's say why this filter is required. This filter, basically it is the method to start the process of modeling. For example, whatever the parts or whatever the modeling activities you are going to do, simultaneously same modeling activity will be done by your colleagues also on the same area, but so we do not collide with them and we can do simultaneously both work at the same time, so that we create a temporary filter which helps to simultaneously work two-person or more than two-person at one place. Okay, after entering inside this interface, as you can see, our interface looks like this. Here it is nothing currently. The first thing which we are going to learn in this course is that creating filter. To create filter, there are two options of creating. First option, you can go here to the file menu and click OK. Once you click OK on the file menu, here you get a lot of options in which you can see define workspace is one of the option. You can click on this. Once you click on this, a new tab gets open. To open this tab in another method, that also you can use it. For example, I'm canceling currently this one method. Just now I have explained through the file tab, and the another method is you can press Ctrl plus W in your keyboard. Once you press Ctrl plus W in your keyboard, the same tab gets open. This is the way to start our interface with the help of defined workspace. This workspace, we are going to create a filter in this workspace. This workspace defines what you are going to select in the filter and you are going to work on them. For example, when you come to this workspace, you get an option of model. In model, when you go, this model is basically the plant, like whatever the plant you are making, you are doing ready, that plant you are getting the option to select. For example, if I click on this model, here you get two options. Model in here I have made two models. One is model English and another is training model. Let's say we are going to work this model. Let's select this model English. When you select this model in English, you get here option of creating the new filter. Once you get this option of creating the filter, just click here. Here you get two options, create new filter, or you can go to the more. If you go to the more, there also you get many options. And if you want to directly create a new folder, then filter, then you can click on this also. Once you click on this create new filter, you get a pop-up of creating a new filter. Okay, once this pop-up comes, then you can change the name of this filter. For example, here I am keeping the filter name as plant, P-L-A-N-T. Let's keep the name as plant. After naming this filter, here you need to select what are the areas or what are the equipments or what are the pipings or whatever the product you are doing ready. You need to select them. Currently our model is totally blank. There is nothing we have created. We need to create this whole model. This is a sample plant which I have. So creating this sample plant in this, just we need to select our model. Here we don't have currently anything. Slowly we will be modeling. As we go on modeling our things, it gets added here. So currently we are going to add this model English. Okay, then here you also get few options like include nested objects or lock control key or asking filter user of filter will supply value. This type of options we get in these options. In second class we will learn more better, because after doing creating something, then only we will be able to understand more easily about these options. Okay, so let's ignore this and do OK. When we do OK, our plant filter get created, and then we will do OK. After doing this OK, you have now entered to the interface of SmartPlant 3D. Now here you get all the permissions to do any modifications or any modeling, all activities permission you have got. Once you enter through the filter, then only you get all the permissions of modeling activity. So in this class we have learnt how to model the filter. Once more, let me show few more data about the filter, like how to edit them. For example, if I go to the more option which I gave you before this, let's go to the more option. When you go to the more option, you get this type of interface in which you get creating a folder option. Like if I want to create a folder inside this my filter or this here or any of the folder, just I need to click on this folder. Here I get a new folder option, creating a new folder option. Let us say here we are going to create a new folder named let's say plant 1. So now here I have created a folder. In this I want to create several filters, then I can create several filters inside this. Here I get all the option of creating it. For example, if I want to create a new filter, I just need to click this option and I will be able to create another new filter in which I can select other options. For example, if I would have modeled here various things like equipment and other things, then I am able to select those also. So many filters you can create as per your requirement. You get more options like compounding the filter or new SQL filter or deleting the filter or renaming the filter or editing those properties also. You get all the options. Here this filter gets temporarily saved. This is not a permanent filter and this doesn't applies to your same model. For example, if I delete this folder, nothing changes is going to be taken place inside your modeling activity whatever you have done. This is just a temporary filter to enter inside the plant. Okay, so we have deleted that old filter. Let's create a new filter once more. When you go to creating a new filter, let's say we have kept the same name as plant and we are selecting this. Okay, and then we are doing okay. Here the new filter comes. See, the new filter has come, and just do OK. And then when you click OK, you get inside the interface of SmartPlant 3D. So this was about creating the filter to get inside the software interface. In next class we will start the hierarchy process, how we are able to create the hierarchy, how we are going to model the activity, model the equipments and other whatever the stuffs we have inside a plant. Okay, thank you.